And you lived with her for 2 years?
3. 3.5.
3.5 years. And you've been separated?
Almost 2.5. I'm still depressed about it. I mean, I still think about it all the time.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, I miss her, Matt. I miss her a lot. You know. God, my heart's been crushed in like a million little pieces.
Larry.
We had some beautiful moments together.
Larry.
Some wonderful times.
Larry, I'm sure you did. But let me ask you something, okay? Is it over?
It looks that way. I mean, I don't want to accept it, but
Hey, it's over, isn't it?
I'd say so.
Come on, you're fudging me. Let's go for some clarity. The American Civil War, is it over?
The American
Civil War, is it over?
Well, yes, it is.
The Obama administration, is it over?
Yes.
So back to your relationship. Is that it?
Yes, it's
Say it.
over.
Then tell me, my friend, just what the hell are you doing to yourself? What is the point of holding on to make-believe? I mean, what's in it for you to be miserable, to suffer, to be the victim?
Nothing, I guess.
Do you think if you cry enough, if you tortured yourself long enough, she'll come back?
No.
So what do you think?
I just don't understand why it all had to end.
Who knows? Who the hell knows? You don't know? I don't know.
I just...
Nobody knows. But do you really want to spend the rest of your life trying to figure it out?
If I just had a clue.
We've hashed through all the clues, my friend. No clues, no hints, no nothing. It's like this. This relationship is done. So stick a fork in it.
Stick a...
The sooner you accept reality, the sooner you can get on with living, as opposed to just squatting like a man on the can. You follow me?
Yeah.
Time to write it off. Go out, meet yourself a new lady, and get that other business, a peck on the cheek and a wave, goodbye. You hear me?
I hear you.
You willing to give it a shot?
It won't be easy, Matt.
I never said it would be. On the other hand, turning the rest of your life into a smoking dumpster fire could be real easy. So, are you going to give it a shot or what?
I'll give it a try.
There you go. Because otherwise, you're going to wallow in the past, see, and then one day you're going to wake up and you'll be 46 years old like me, and you're going to wonder, where the hell did my freaking life go? Capiche?
Yeah.
All right. A couple months down the road, give me a call, let me know what's shaking.
Will do.
Okay, now, as I'm sure most of you are aware, I am Matt Friend, and I call this little show, cleverly enough, Among Friends. Cute play on words, huh? We're on the air Friday nights from 11 to midnight, an ungodly hour, I know, right here on WHYY. That's 1200 on your AM dial. And what we are is kind of a counseling or sharing or whatever's on your mind kind of show. So if you've got an issue, or you're questioned, or you just want to be in my ear for a while, get something off your chest, feel free to give me a call. The number here is 777-WHYY. And while I'm patiently waiting for the phone to ring, let me fill you in on who this Matt Friend guy is. I'm a psychologist, first of all, and I don't say that to try to intimidate anyone. I just want to let you know that I've had some training in this line of work for whatever it's worth. I like to play tennis. I'm a football fan. I enjoy listening to classic rock. Smoke on the water. I'm hoping to nestle comfortably in the middle age. Haven't quite nestled yet. I recently separated from my wife of 7 years, which certainly proves I'm not God. But what the hell? Give me a call anyhow, and maybe we'll all learn something tonight. Okay? All right. I'm told we have a call coming through, so we'll just... Hello? You're Among Friends.
Hello?
the air.
Matt?
Yes, and you're...
I'm Bethany.
Hi, Beth. What can I do you want?
Oh, nothing from me, Matt. I'm just calling to tell you what a super job you did for my friend Mary Jo.
Mary Jo.
Yeah, a couple of months ago, she was the girl with the weight problem.
The obese girl.
That-
How's she doing?
Matt, she is a different person. Since she stopped you, she's like a brand new person.
She's slimming down a little bit?
Oh, no. She looks like she always did. Round as a beach ball. But, you know, it's her attitude. She's just so much more positive than she used to be.
Uh-huh.
Goes around saying, thin is beautiful and fat is fabulous, and I respect that.
Well, that's good. It's a step.
Well, it's an important step, I think. And it wouldn't have happened without you.
Thank you, Beth. Now tell me, is Mary Jo on a diet?
I don't know, Matt. I'll have to ask her.
Because that would be another important step.
I'll ask her.
Is she exercising?
No, she hates to get all sweaty.
I see.
But her attitude is 100% super. And I thought you'd like to know that.
Absolutely. I appreciate the glad tidings. You're going to have Mary Jo check with me sometime in the near future?
Yeah, I will.
We'll do a follow-up. Till then, take care.
You too.
Huh. Some of these discussions I have here are, well, I suppose that's one of the fun things about doing this type of show. You never know what to expect. I remember a time, 2-3 years ago, I was on the air, I was having a slow night. I mean, stuck in the mud slow. Nothing but silence and indifference out there, and then all of a sudden, well let me take this call. Hello, you're among friends.
Hey, Matt.
Yes, sir.
Are we...
We're on the air, and your name is?
Milton.
Milton. Are you a poet?
Huh?
Milton, what would you like to talk about tonight?
Well, I could use some counseling.
Okay.
On the Saints game this Sunday. I'm thinking about placing a wager.
Oh, gambler are you?
Sometimes. I don't have a problem with it, though. I like to bet. I'm good at that, but I like to win.
I bet you do.
So I thought I'd ask your sage advice.
Go for it.
Saints, Lions, who'd you pick?
Who do I like?
Yeah.
Hey, now, we're getting into some heavy-duty, serious business here. Let's see. I believe they're playing down there in the Big Easy.
Superdome, right?
Saints are still in the playoff picture, and the only thing the Lions ever do in the postseason is shovel snow.
The Lions suck big time.
No, what's the point spread?
Saints -7.
Is that all? Holy moly, that's a steal.
Saints got some injuries, though, Matt. Quarterback's got a sore thumb, and a couple linebackers are out.
It won't matter. I like the Saints to win and cover.
You sound pretty confident.
It's a lock, man. An ironclad lock. Unless, of course, I'm wrong. Wait a second. Have I ever been wrong?
Not to my knowledge. Thanks, Matt.
No problem. Remember me at Christmas time. Sports. Where would we be without them? People love sports. And I'll tell you why. It isn't because we're fascinated with competition necessarily, or because we care that much about athletic performances. Or even because we like to bet on the outcome, though it's all part of the picture. The real reason we watch sports is to escape. To escape reality. To escape the disappointments, the frustrations, tensions, and absurdities that make our daily lives. We can venture off to another world where the rules are distinctly spelled out, where the path to victory is clear and understandable, and where we can identify with our heroes who are always braver and stronger and better than we are. Well, we're creeping up to midnight, what they used to call the witching hour way back when. Back when they believed in ghosts and devils and demons and all those other beastly things that go bump in the night and did what they could to torment us mortal souls. Because nowadays, science tells us that there's no such thing as supernatural beings. But I don't see if that makes much difference. Do you? Because life is always going to have its fits and vexations, no matter what. I mean, who needs witches and goblins when you got politicians, tax collectors, lawyers to deal with. Am I speaking the truth? Yes, indeed, the truth. The truth. I'm reminded of something I wanted to share with you tonight. Where is it? It's a poem, a rather philosophical piece, written by the Lebanese poet Khalil Gibran. If I could ever find what I'm looking for. Many of you will recognize him as the fellow that wrote The Prophet, but it shouldn't surprise you to learn that he produced a great many number of works. One of them is, here we go. Gotcha. He wrote a poem called Song of Love. And I'd like to read a passage or two from it right now, because it makes a very worthwhile point. It starts off like this. I am the lover's eyes, and the spirit's wine, and the heart's nourishment. I am a rose. The heart opens at dawn, and the virgin kisses me and places me upon her breast. Beautiful stuff, right? It really is. It goes on. Let me skip down the page just a tad. I am the poet's elation. I am the artist's revelation, and the musician's inspiration, and so on and so forth. Obviously, what Gibran is writing about here is, with such episodic terms, is love. Wouldn't you say? You certainly think so, especially given the title of the piece is, well, Song of Love. But no, sir. What he's writing about, and this is what he tells you at the end of the poem, is truth. He's writing about truth. And if you want to dig into it a skosh deeper, what he's really talking about is the bond, if you will, between truth and love. They go together, or they should, when it comes to a relationship. Because think about it. Could you expect someone to love you if you've been less than honest with him? Could you love someone who's been less than honest with you? It's very tough to build a house of love on a foundation of deceit. All right? Or maybe you disagree. I don't know. But give me a call and we'll kick it around. The number here is 777-WHYY. Oh, alrighty. That didn't take long. Hello, you're among friends.
Yeah, hi, I have some questions.
I'm sorry, could you speak up just a scotch?
Yes. Is this better?
Yes, ma'am. Perfect, because we'd like for everyone to hear what's being said.
Of course.
Now, what's your name?
I'm... You know, if it's okay with you, I'd rather not give it.
No problem. But can I ask why on this show nobody gives their full name anyhow except yours truly?
I just would rather not. Someone might be listening.
Someone in particular that would make you feel...
Yes.
All right, fine. Now, you said you had some questions?
I do.
Concerning what? Some sort of relationship, I take it, since you mentioned...
Right, actually, I've been thinking about calling for some time, but it was that poem,
Oh, Song of Love.
right, that you just read, that kind of sparked something inside me.
Okay, so let's just take a step back for a second and try to get some perspective on what's going on here. I assume you're having a problem with a gentleman?
Had a problem. It's over now.
I see.
And whether he'd qualify as a gentleman is debatable.
Let me ask you this. If it's all over, as you just said it is, what do you hope to accomplish by calling me then?
I hope to...
Because beating a dead horse is not something I usually encourage.
I thought maybe you could bring me some peace of mind.
Well, okay, all right. What exactly did this guy do to get you so bent out of shape?
He lied to me.
He lied to you. Could you expand on that?
Well, there were any number of deceptions.
Uh-huh.
Basically, he was cheating on me with another woman. I caught them together, and it just about destroyed me. He swore up and down it was a one-time fling, meant nothing to him, would never happen again.
Mm-hmm.
And I still loved him. Still loved him very much.
So the relationship didn't end at that point.
That's right.
Then what happened?
I caught them together again.
And this time was all she wrote.
Afraid so.
Well, I can understand that.
Can you? understand any of it.
What can't you understand here specifically?
I don't under... Okay, all right. First of all, I don't understand why he had to do what he had to do with...
Seeing the other woman.
Yes. Because I never gave him any reason to go off like that. Never. I wasn't perfect, but I was always good to him. And he knows it.
Okay.
Second, I don't understand why he had to lie to me about it. If this other person was so much more desirable than I am, why didn't he just come out and say so and be done with it? It seems to me
All right.
that that would have been the honorable thing to do.
Okay. Do you still have contact with this fellow, or is it a case of,
Haven't seen him in 3 months.
would you like to see him again?
I'd like to talk to him again, ask him some questions, the way I'm talking to you.
The love is gone.
On my side, yes, it definitely is.
Well, my first piece of advice would simply be to let the deal go. If it's over, it's over. On the other hand, you don't seem to have any illusions about what you've been through or where you are.
True.
And if it's purely a matter of wanting to gain some insight into life or into the way people behave, or sometimes misbehave,
Yeah.
why not give him a call? Call him up and ask him point blank all the questions you want to ask him. And when you've gotten all your answers, and they may not be the great answers you're looking for or hoping to hear, then you thank him for his time, you say sayonara, and hang up. And after that, why, you can...
Get on with the rest of my life.
Absolutely.
Just call him up
That's it.
and ask him.
Why not? If you think it'll help.
Matt, why did you treat me like dirt?
What?
You heard me. Why did you cheat on me, lie to me, hurt me almost to death?
What the?
I'm following your professional guidance, sir. I'm asking the guy point blank.
Lisa?
Ooh, it's impressive how quickly you recognize my voice.
Lisa, you really should... We are on the air. This is public.
I am making a legitimate call.
Oh, God.
So tell me, why did you treat me like dirt?
In the first place, I don't accept your premise. I don't think I treated you like dirt.
So what would you call it?
I don't think that's fair to say.
Oh, right, you treated me like a princess.
In my opinion, we had a great thing going. For the most part. Overall.
All I can say is you must be remembering a different thing, because it sure doesn't sound like ours.
Oh,
Maybe the one you had with the sleazy bleach blonde.
oh, come on, Lisa.
No, you come on. How can you even just... Ugh.
All right, okay. I made some mistakes. So what does that prove?
Yeah, you made a mistake or two.
It proves that I am human, that's all.
Don't overrate yourself. Matt, what was so awful about the two of us? Wait. No. What was so awful about me that you felt compelled to sleaze around with that filthy little trollop?
There was nothing awful about us. Or about you. It was just...
One of those things.
Yeah, it was. It was just...
Did you ever stop to consider what our marriage meant? How much it was worth?
all the time. I didn't. No.
Doesn't surprise me.
But since that time, I have. Not a day goes by that I don't think about what we had together and wish, that we could have it again.
When we separated, it felt like someone stabbed me.
I didn't feel too great about it myself.
It was so senseless what happened, so pointless.
Yes.
Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night. I don't want to sound mawkish, but I'll find myself in bed, still half asleep. And then there's this reflex. I'll reach out to put my arms around you, and I'm always a little surprised when you're not there. Then I remember.
I know what you mean.
I'm not a very happy person, Matt. Or maybe you've already gathered that.
Same here. Lisa,
Yes?
You know, it doesn't have to be this way if we don't want it to be this way. We could change things. We could.
Get back together again?
We could. Couldn't we?
No.
Why not? And you don't have to be so definitive about it.
After what we've been through, the anguish, the bitterness, there's just no going back.
You
Not
know,
for me. I have to look ahead now. I have to look to the future. I can't live in a delusion.
you know, you shouldn't close doors like that. When you close doors,
I've heard this speech before, Matt.
Lisa,
Listen, I just wanted to touch base with you, okay? Get a few things straight in my head.
how about this?
I was looking for some answers, and I think the truth is, sometimes there are no answers.
How about this? I'm running short on time,
So am I.
but how about we continue this after I sign off, all right? How about that?
I'm sorry.
Lisa, I don't know your address these days, or your phone number, or anything. Can you at
I'm
least give
sorry.
me...
I'm sorry.
Lisa,
Even though you suggested it, I won't say sayonara. I'll just say goodbye.
Lisa. Lisa. Hey, Lisa? Hello?
Goodbye, Matt.
Well now, this is when I customarily offer a few upbeat words of wisdom and send you guys to bed on a proper note. Tonight though, as I stare up at that big clock on the wall, I see we're right at midnight. Time for me to get out of here, go home, maybe unwind with a drink or two. It's just as well, because I believe I ran out of wisdom some time ago. I'd like to tell you that what comes next here at WHYY is lots and lots of music, but no such luck. The station goes dead till dawn. Dead silence. Regardless, I hope you'll take care, look out for each other, be kind to each other, and try to remember that you're among friends.